As the world focuses on Russia's war in Ukraine, another war is being fought on people's phones.
I have seen plenty of false narratives out there and plenty of just like blatant lies about the conflict, about the context.
In the information war, TikTok has become a battlefield. Popular with young people, the platform known for dance videos has, for some, become an information source on the war in Ukraine. With new unverified content appearing on TikTok by the second, some analysts worry that the platform misleads its users, numbering 1 billion worldwide.
Those can be used to, enlighten, folks on what's really happening on the ground. They can be used to verify or sort of add support for, for example, disclosures by intelligence communities and elsewhere. And they can also be taken out of context and, used to mislead or to disinform. And we see all of that happening in this conflict.
Students at American University in Washington told VOA they have detected misinformation about the war. Ryan Blocher is a TikTok content creator with more than 18,000 followers.
A lot of these theories being spread about the war in Donbass or Ukraine being filled with neo-Nazis, a lot of it stems from, I guess, people who their politics are entirely anti-American, and that's kind of all that they know, and so they automatically resort to getting their information from sites that are pro-Russia, pro-Iranian, pro-China, etc.
Matthew Lee, a student at American University School of International Service, doesn't use TikTok. He worries about Beijing's influence over the Chinese-owned app.
I mean, we see in Chinese social media like a lot of national stuff being said, a lot of pro-Russia stuff being said, and because of how tightly they control everything, it's hard to say whether it really is real people or folks that the Chinese government pays to say things.
Albina Tokokova, an American University student from Russia, believes both Russia and Ukraine are using TikTok and social media to push their own narratives about the conflict, framing it either as a war against subjugation or one in which Russia is a savior.
So I feel like definitely each country is trying to show their perspective and put themselves in that spot of being like they're losing something or they're doing the right thing.
To combat misinformation on social media, the Biden administration has reached out to TikTok stars to discuss what's happening on the ground in Ukraine and U.S. goals and policies towards Kyiv and Moscow. Analysts say the administration hopes the message will reach households in Russia, where the flow of uncensored news has been disrupted.
One way that the White House really sort of effectively competed in the information domain using truthful information, exposing Russian troop deaths, for example. That's another way that the administration is using truthful information to really get at a vulnerability.
TikTok's user base skews young, making it a potent tool to shape perceptions and opinions where people are most impressionable. Like any social media platform, it can be used to inform or mislead. Ali Siddiqui for VOA News, Washington.